do, just go like that. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's better. That's better. All right. Happy Monday morning. Just gonna get set up here. It's 9:02, and we're gonna do a nice yoga session. If you're just finding this for the first time, make sure all the sound is good, all the technology is working. Happy Monday. It is, if you're watching this live right now, it is Monday, September 14th. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. I'll close a few things here. Close out a few windows. There we go. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I hope everybody had a good weekend. We had a nice weekend, super chill, which was nice. Let's just see here. There we go, live, good. Morning, funny. All right, so we are officially live today.
I hope everybody had a good weekend.
Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so sound is good, everything's good. We're gonna move forward. We are officially live today with the Malibu Half Marathon, 5K, and now new 50 miler. You have, so that race is officially virtual. My friend Erica is the race director, and it's a super fun race that I do on an annual basis. But this year, sadly, like a lot of races, we're not doing the race. So we're gonna do it virtually. And what we've decided to do is once a week, she's offering to her community once a week workouts, and this is one of them. So what I do is I stream alongside our community with her community. And we do call it yoga for runners, but really it's like yoga for athletes, or just kind of we pick a specific area that might be worthwhile for athletes and runners. Let me grab a couple blocks. Cyclists, hikers, whatever it is that you do. So today I thought what we would do is go to back to hamstrings. We haven't done hamstrings in a while, partially because I had that little back thing, and then my back thing was causing, like if I had too much of a forward bend, it would strain my back a little bit. So thankfully that's gone, and the knee feels the best it's felt. So I gotta be careful not to push it too much. So I feel good. I hope you feel good. But if you don't feel good, just modify around any of the poses that we do. But we're gonna do a little flow warm up and then get right into some hamstring stretches. And then we're gonna end with some yin, which is nice long hip openers, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Feet about shoulder distance. Bring the palms together, close your eyes, relax your shoulders. Start breathing in and out of the nose. We're having some air quality issues here in California, as I'm sure a lot of you know, with all these crazy fires around. But for right now, for the moment, it seems to be okay. So it's very sad, all these fires. Take a moment, set an intention. Maybe your intention can be to send some peace and love and harmony and good vibes to all those affected by the fires, because I can tell you from firsthand experience, it's not a fun thing to have to go through, to have your life uprooted. So we send all those people some love and healing and grace through the transition. And drop your head down over to one side, nice easy neck stretch, a few breaths. Good, switch sides, same thing. Good. Drop the arms, a few circles. Oh my gosh, a sleep update. I got a sleep update for those of you that are keeping track. Liam slept 11 hours, 2 nights in a row. It's my little 1-year-old. That, my friends, is so good. So that means 4 of the last 7 nights he has slept 10 to 11 hours. That is a miracle. It's a miracle. Shoulder rolls, forward and back. Forward and back. Ugh. In opposite direction. And of course, if you haven't done this before, just a little reminder, these are done on a donation basis. Take the arms up, interlace the fingertips, turn the palms up. So for your yoga class, your streamed yoga class, you can send me a donation. You can go to Venmo and just do @TeddyMcDonald and send over some, like you would pay for a class. That would be fantastic. We'd set up also on the yoga studio website, which is 5pointyoga.com, a couple ways to pay. One is through MindBody, our normal system, and another way is a little donation, like a $15 donation for your virtual class. Fold over to one side, stretch. And of course, if you can't do it, that's totally fine. I understand. I want this to be there for the people who need it. And you can also go to consciousendurance.com or my website, teddymcdonald.com, and become a monthly member. Now you can do that, which is great. So there's a few different ways to do that, and you'll see when you go over there. But one more breath. Give it a nice big stretch. All of that is greatly appreciated. It keeps us going here at our studio while we're shut down. Lean back. Take a big inhale and then fold down forward as you exhale. Hang forward, stretch. And breathe. So right away, this is our first hamstring stretch. Right? Just by hanging down forward, you get a little back bend, you get a little hamstring stretch. And just make sure you go easy. You don't have to go too deep, too far, too fast. Right. And then clasp the hands behind your back, interlace the fingertips, stretch the shoulders. Good, one more breath. You're going to release the arms. Now you're going to walk the feet back together. So walk the feet back together here. Bend your knees a lot. Not a lot, but medium. Wrap the arms around you. Grab your elbows. From here, I want you to straighten your right leg. So keep the left leg bent, straighten the right leg. And then switch it. Bend both, straighten the left. Bend both, straighten the right. Bend, straighten the left. We're going to do that a couple more times. Bend, straighten the right. Hamstrings. Bend, straighten the left. Bend, straighten the right. One more. Bend the legs, straighten the left. Good. Now bend the legs, and then see if you can straighten both legs. Drop the head, stretch. Good. Release the arms from there. Let's roll back up slowly. Abdomen strong. Slowly roll back up. Take a nice big inhale, lift the arms way up. Oh, folding all the way down, forward, exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale, step back to plank as you exhale. Top of a push-up. Hold it here, breathe. Since we're going to focus mostly on legs today, I'm going to do a few push-ups. Lower halfway, chaturanga. Press back up, plank. Lower halfway, chaturanga. Push up, plank. Lower. Press up. Lower. Push up. Lower. Push up. One more. Lower. Push up. Good. All the way to the mat. Easy back bend, gentle cobra pose. You're gonna gently come up into your spinal stretch here. So shoulders are down, drop the head, breathe. And actually go ahead and drop the head down and turn your head to the left side. So a little neck stretch. Breathe. Good. Switch it, opposite side. Good. Back to the center. One more inhale. Lift up a little bit taller here. And then child's pose for a moment. Child's pose. Always the first few minutes testing the water, seeing how it feels. How does your body feel? Is it okay? Any kinks? Downward facing dog from there. Take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, give it a big stretch. There's another hamstring stretch right here by bending one leg and pushing the other heel down. This is one of the fundamentals in yoga is called opposing action. So here's a perfect example. You want to drop the right heel down, and it may or may not touch the ground, it doesn't matter. But to get the best out of this stretch, what you also have to do is take your sit bone and tilt it up. Sit bone, think about your pelvis or butt, right? You want to tilt it up. So now you're getting a much deeper stretch in the back of that leg. You just bring the heel down, you're going to feel it maybe back of the knee, back of the calf, back of the Achilles. But if you tilt that sit bone up, you're definitely going to get back of the hamstrings. Hold it, a few more breaths. Then switch it. Same thing. Same thing. So just kind of sink in that stretch. Hold it. Breathe. Good. Tilting the tailbone up if you can. Good. Straightening both legs from there. Coming up on the toes, walk softly to the hands. Extend your spine as you inhale, look forward, fold as you exhale. Stretch all the way up, nice big inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Sun salutation A, arms up, inhale. Fold down forward as you exhale. Drop the head, extend the spine as you inhale, look forward. Step back as you exhale. Vinyasa, slower one first, easy. Lower all the way down, point the toes back. Gentle cobra pose, and then downward facing dog. Hold it and breathe. Fingers spread, palms flat, breath smooth. And remember, a slight bend in the knees is also fine when you're in downward facing dog, especially if you're tighter. What you don't want to do is this. You don't want to round the back, right? See, I can get my legs straight, but my back is rounded. I'd rather see you knees bent slightly and then extending the tailbone up and then working the back of the leg stretch. Up on the toes again, walk or hop forward. Extend that spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. All the way up, nice big inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Arms up again, inhale. Fold forward, down, exhale. Extend the spine, inhale. Step back or jump back, exhale. Vinyasa, lower down. Upward facing dog, easy. Downward facing dog. Breath smooth. Fingers spread, palms flat, breathing deeply. Good. Up on the toes again. Walk or jump. Halfway up. As you inhale, fold as you exhale. All the way up. Nice big inhale. Hands to the heart. Exhale. We're going to do one more round. Arms up again. Inhale. Folding down forward as you exhale. Extending that spine as you inhale. Step or jump back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. This time, right leg up behind you. Open the hip, bend the knee, get a little side stretch. We've been doing that lately. If you can, drop that left heel down also, but definitely breathe. Good. Square the hips, knee to the nose, shoulders over the wrists, abdomen strong. Lift it. Back and up, forward to your left side, twist and squeeze. Good, back and up. Forward to your right, back and up, all the way forward. Pause there. Now we're going to do our hip hamstring stretch. If you had them, grab the blocks. If not, it's okay. We do 5, 5, 5, and 5, 5 times straight. So straighten the leg, bend the knee. Straighten the leg, bend the knee. That's 2. Straighten the leg, hamstring stretching, hip flexor as you sink down. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now we do external rotation. So you roll to the outside of the heel, outside of the hamstrings, bend the knee. Outside of the heel, outside of the hamstrings, bend the knee. Keep that going. Outside of the heel, outside of the hamstrings, bend the knee. 2 more like that. Really feel it out. Work those hamstrings a little bit. Now inside, internal rotation. This is the tightest by far. Bend the knee. Internal rotation. Oh man. Bend the knee. Internal rotation. Bend the knee. Internal rotation, bend the knee. 2 more. I laugh because I'm feeling the pain. I'm feeling the pain. All right, now turn the back foot, warrior 1. Come on up. Arms up, shoulders relaxed, breath smooth. So already, just in these few moments here, already a lot of hamstring stretching, but they're just tight because they're shorter and they're always working. Whether you're walking or running or hiking or biking, they're always working. So take one more inhale, reach up, and then hands down, leg back. Vinyasa or not. At any point you can skip this vinyasa. You can also make it easier and go all the way to the floor. So you have multiple options. Left side, when you're ready, take the leg up, open up that hip, bend that knee, get a little side stretch and breathe. Good. Shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose, abdomen strong, down the middle, some core, and lift it. And then forward knee to your right side, back and up, forward up to the left, back and up, all the way forward. Stay there. As you inhale, straighten the front leg, flex the foot, and as you exhale, bend the knee, sink the hips.
Inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. Keep it going. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. A couple more times. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and exhaling. Good. Now, external rotation. So roll to the outside of the heel and then bend the knee. External rotation, outside of the heel, bend the knee. External rotation, bend the knee. A couple more. Good. Internal rotation, bend the knee. Internal rotation, bend the knee. Internal rotation, bend the knee. Couple more. Good. And then warrior one. Warrior one. Arms up, shoulders relaxed, breath smooth. Breathe. Hips turn forward, shoulders relaxed, sinking down, breath smooth and deep. Good. One more inhale, reach up, and then hands down to the floor. Exhale. Leg back, vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog, down dog. Pause here, breathe. Up on the toes again. Walk softly or hop forward. Halfway up as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Chair pose, inhale. Hold the toe for 30 seconds. It's funny, just a note on injuries, and this I'm just thinking about because of my knee and how, the longer I give it rest, the better it heals. But I don't want to rest. That's the thing. Sink down a little bit lower. One more inhale. And then stand, hands together, exhale. So last week I ran one time. Week before I think I ran once. I gave it 10 days. And it just gets better and better. And then I'll go out and run, and then it kind of swells up a little bit, right? It's back. There's one kind of healing, which is active healing, and then there's the other kind of healing, which is completely resting. And so apparently my knee needs complete rest, not from yoga, plyometrics, other exercise routines I do, but just from running. So it's just a note to self, to the wise. Make sure you listen to your body and do what it's telling you to do, because it's very clear typically on its messages. Chair pose, inhale, fold, you exhale. As much as we don't want that to be the case. Halfway up, step or jump, upward facing dog, down dog. Right leg first, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale, stretch, hands down, leg back, vinyasa, lower. Halfway, upward facing dog, down dog, left side. Take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa, lower. Up and down, upward facing dog. Hold it and breathe. Fingers spread, palms flat, breath smooth. Good, one more breath. And then up on the toes again. Walk or jump. Extend the spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Chair pose again, inhale. Stand, hands together at the heart. Exhale. Let's just do 2 more rounds like that. Same thing. Chair pose. Inhale. Fold down. Exhale. Halfway up. Inhale. Step or jump back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right side. Take the leg up. Bring it forward. Warrior 1. Reach up. Inhale. Hands down, leg back, abdomen strong. Always, always, always make sure your abdomen is involved, engaged. Left leg, take it up. Abdomen brings that leg forward. Warrior 1, back foot is flat. Inhale, stretch, hands down, leg back, lower. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog pose. Hold it and breathe. Good. Up on the toes again. Walk or jump. We'll do 1 more. Extend the spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Chair pose, inhale. Stand, hands together at the heart. Exhale. Big full breath. And 1 more round, back to chair, inhale. Fold, exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Step or jump back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Down dog, right leg, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior 1, reach up. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa. Left side, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior 1, reach. Hands down, leg back, and vinyasa. Down dog. Great. From here, pause, take a few breaths. Downward facing dog is a hamstring stretch. So again, extend the shoulders, lift the tailbone, have the knees slightly bent, even come up on the toes for a second, extending up, and then gently starting to not only push the heels down, but the thighs back. That's a bigger deal. The thighs back piece is going to give you a deeper stretch in the hamstrings. 1 more breath. Good. And then right leg up when you're ready, and bring it all the way forward. Turn the back foot. Warrior 1. And then push the legs straight, hands to the waist. Step the back foot closer, angle it forward. We're going to do a little bit of a combo of 2 sequences that if you've been doing this for a while, you'll recognize. First one, Pajrokanasana, or Tanasana, I forget. But back leg forward at about a 10, 11 o'clock angle, hips forward, front leg forward. You can do hands on the waist. You can grab the elbows behind you if your shoulders are more flexible and you want to bring the palms together and do reverse namaste. Ba, 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 ba. Looks like that. That's what that looks like. So just go ahead and try that if you want. From here, take a nice deep inhale. Lift the upper body up and first fold halfway down. So halfway and pause. This leg could be slightly bent. You just want to make sure you're getting a hamstring stretch and make sure that you're halfway. So whatever your halfway is. So that's based on sensation, not geometry. So not halfway to the ground, just halfway to your deepest stretch. Now, after you had a few minutes, a few breaths there, go lower, about 70 to 80%. So that's a much deeper stretch. Breathe. Good. Now you're going to release the hands from there. If you're more flexible, you can really straighten that leg and reach back this way. Otherwise, just hang forward. And of course, if you're less flexible and you needed support and you had blocks, then you can always use them there. Right? But otherwise, breathe. Good, 2 more breaths. And right away, we're going to come up and go into a supported warrior 3. So if you can, straighten the standing leg, flex that back foot, lengthen the upper body, and breathe. And again, if you had blocks, this here could be a supported warrior 3 right here. Stretching the standing leg, breathing deep, lengthening the upper body. That's still okay. I want you to get that upper body up a little bit higher because I want you to now have it be an unsupported warrior 3. So real warrior 3 with the arms either back, out to the side, or forward. Breathe. Good. Hands down again. Lift the back leg up. Stretch it. Oh, boy. As much as your body allows, you can even grab your right shin with the right hand and lift that back leg up a little taller. One more inhale. And then release it. Shake out that right leg. Shake. Good. Step back. Vinyasa. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Gentle in the back bend. This can even be cobra. So if it was too much, you have any tender back stuff, definitely breathe into that stretch. And then we'll go back to downward facing dog. Just make it easier. And just notice now, bend your left leg, push the right heel down. Should be a lot more space in the back of that leg. And that's the idea, right? Left leg up, bring it forward. Turn the back foot, come on up, warrior 1. Push the leg straight, hands to the waist, step the back foot closer, angle it forward. Breathe. So from here, you got 3 options with your arms. 1, on the waist. 2, grab the elbows. 3, reverse namaste. Palms together. Yeah. Yep. It's working. It's working. Lift up nice and tall. Fold forward, down, exhale. Good, couple more breaths. So we went halfway, so now go lower. Sorry, if you went all the way down, it's fine. Just take a few more breaths. Okay, now release the arms, and you can even either have them there. You can use flexible. You can take the arms back slightly. Breathe. Good. Now we move into our supported warrior 3. Come on up. Supported with the hands or the blocks, but lift that back leg up. Right. So again, you don't need the blocks. Not not great, doesn't matter so much. If you can have the standing leg straight, have it straight. But again, if you need to have it bent, that's fine too. But just lift that back leg, lengthen the upper body. Breathe. Good, and then we're gonna go unsupported, so now lift up. Arms out to this, either back behind you for balance, out to the side for balance, or even forward. Good, one more inhale. And then hands down from there. Lift the back leg up, stretch it out. Good, one more inhale, lift up a little bit taller, and then both feet down. Shake out that leg. Those are some pretty deep hamstring stretches. Go ahead and step that leg back. Vinyasa, lower down. Easy inhale. Remember, gentle back bend, or you can go to a full upward facing dog, that's fine. It's just based on how you're feeling. And then downward facing dog. You take a moment, solidify the stretch. So bend your right leg, push the left heel down. Notice there's a lot more space in the back of that leg. That's what you want. Very nice. Good. All right, up on the toes again, walk forward. Just one more quick standing sequence. Halfway up as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Right from here, take the feet apart. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Grab your right big toe. Stand up. Standing up with this leg, now is the hamstring. So this is a hamstring stretch for this top leg. All right, breathe. Now that we've done a bunch already, you might feel more comfortable straightening that leg. There, and maybe not, it's okay. Breathe. Good, now out to the side. Stay steady, notice. So for me, because my hamstrings are so tight, I gotta start to bend this leg right away. So my work is by driving that leg straight. If you can get it straight side and lift it higher. Otherwise, we're together and just trying to straighten it. Good, back to the center, release that. Go ahead and take the arms up just for a little bit of balance and core. Abdomen strong, lift that leg, few breaths. One more inhale, and then release. Good, shake it out. So just one more, and then we're gonna move into some yin. I'm gonna show you a little bit of another way to get deeper into the hamstrings. Arms up, inhale. Folding down, forward, exhale, opposite side. Excuse me. I don't know what to do with myself now that I'm sleeping a couple regular nights in a row. Right hand to your hip, lean to your right. Come on up. First, you got to catch the balance. Make sure you're feeling focused and balanced. And then, when you're ready, take that leg forward. Breathe. And one side is going to be tighter than the other for sure. So, that might be this side. Typically, my left is always a little bit flexible, strangely. And then out to the side. If you can, keep breathing. Working the leg straight if it's bent. Good, back to the center, arms up, a few breaths. One more inhale, a little lift, and then release. Very nice. Good, shake out the legs for a moment. See that? Interesting. Good. We're going to squat down right away. So just go ahead, squat here. Any variation that you want for the squat. So feet can be out, can be on the toes. Palms together. Pause. Let your hips stretch here. Let the hips stretch. Breathe. Transitioning into more yin style yoga, yin yoga, long holds and hip openers. This is just a beginning, but also I want to show you a little bit of a hamstring one too. Kind of, it's a little bit more of a combo of the PNF, the proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, and then yin for the hamstrings. So go ahead and just take a few more breaths. Softening into your hip stretches. It's funny, Madison, my 4-year-old, she sings all kinds of stuff. So we just start singing everything. So I have a horrible singing voice, but that's okay. It doesn't matter when you're 4 years old. Go ahead and come on up. And I'm her dad. Crow pose. Set the hands, lean in, and balance. A few breaths. Just one arm balance today. Any variation you want. If you feel like I'm sliding, so if you feel like you want to take the headstand sequence, that's totally fine. Otherwise, step back or hop back. Vinyasa. Back to downward facing dog. Good. All right, and then let's go ahead and drop to the knees right away, cross the legs. Let's see. Yeah. So what I want to do is lie on the back, and this is going to be kind of a happy baby pose here for the hamstrings. What we're going to do, well, let's all just lie on the back, go to happy baby pose. We used to do this a lot after back bends, after the bigger back bends. This can be a hip stretch. Notice if I pull my feet back, my hips come up. I don't want your hips to come up. So draw the hips down and then pull the feet down. So you want to be stretching hamstrings, kind of inner thighs here, adductors. Just for a moment. Pull. Breathe. Good. Now release that foot. Let it go forward. So the proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. That's where we do the hold. So you push, 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 push. Then you release, and you find this new level of up into the arm. So you're going to do is take the leg and kind of push it up. So you're engaging here, but pull with your arms. 1, 2, 3, and then release and pull down. Got it? And hold that new spot. 1, 2, 3. Now push up, push down at the new spot. Work the leg straight by pushing. And then release the push or pull down into a deeper stretch. We got one more to go on this side. So you really have to work the leg straight and push it down at the same time. Ready, go. So I'm trying to push my arms away and I'm pulling my arms down. Good. And then release it. And then again, pull down. Hopefully that's a nice, much bigger, and then let it go. Much bigger hamstring stretch to add to our other one. And if you're more flexible, just to test it out, grab the big toe, that foot. Breathe. How does that feel? Just hold it. Good. That's all. Release. We're not going to drop it out to the side because we won't have enough time to do the other stuff I want to do. So back to this one here. Opposite leg straight. And remember, both hands, if you can grab it, you're going to push that foot up. So here's the action is that, right? So that's what I'm trying to do with this leg, that, okay? And then, but you got it with two hands, ready? Push up and then pull down with the leg and push up and pull down with the arms and push up with the leg. Breathe. Pull it down this way. And you could easily just roll and get the thigh down, but I don't want you to do that. I want you to really feel the flexibility because that's not stretching anymore. That's just rolling to the side. Two more. Push up, straighten the leg, pull down with the arms, breathe. That's effort, right? Should be effort, okay? And release, and then pull it down a little more. We'll do one more. Good, one more, ready, go. Push and pull and breathe. Good, all right, and release, pull down. Now you can go a little further. Reach this right leg forward that way. Stretch it. Wow. Good. Now release. And then we'll do what we did last time. So go ahead and grab the big toe if you can. Straighten the leg. Notice, straighten easily for you, a little bit easier maybe. Or maybe you're just getting a little bit farther than you normally would. And just hold and breathe. Good. Release that. And then let's rock up to a seat, forward and back. Forward and back. 3, 4, one more time. And 5, good. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. We're not going to do that same idea, the PNF. But we are just going to hold this as a yin pose. So let's just do a full minute. Ready, set, go. And you can just lean forward. If you have trouble here and your knees are super high, then you can take a block. Sit on a block. It means your hips are tight, is what that means. And so if you sit on a block, and then you can just kind of allow gravity to lean forward, and you might lean forward, you might not lean forward. The lean is not really that, I mean, it will help you get a deeper stretch in here if you can do it, but if not, that's not that big of a deal. Right? You want to ultimately get the best stretch that you can, right? A few more breaths. Good. And then let's do double pigeon, which we hardly ever do here. I'm going to give you an option, but double pigeon, basically ankle to knee, ankle to knee. So ankle to knee, ankle to knee. That's my ankle, and it's basically right on top of my knee. If you notice, my hips are so tight that this knee goes up, and this is just pain. So it's not even a stretch for me. It's just annoying and painful, right? So I modify. I take this foot and I put it down right below the knee. Then, ultimately, your legs are sort of in line, so I don't even see the bottom leg from here, looking straight down. The other option, the easiest option, is where you just cross your legs like this, just like you would sitting down, but lift your hips up, pull the tailbone back, see if you can get the feet and the knees together, lift the upper body forward and lean in. It's called Sukhasana, or easy pose, though it may not be super easy, and then just kind of sink in there. And we'll go for another minute or so. And those of you in double pigeon, you can just kind of hang here for a few more breaths. Just a little bit more intense for me on this side. Breathe. And we have to trust that the body, even though it might feel tight and like a rock, just inflexible, we have to trust that over time and continuous movement and continuous practice that it will open up and it will loosen up. And most things that has been true for me until I make sure I kept the balance in my life. And for me that means being able to run and bike and swim and do those things. Use the yoga practice more as a daily dose of medicine to help me improve. I used to say yoga, still say it today, yoga just is the perfect complement for anything you do. Whether you're a stressed out mom chasing around kids, or whether you're a high performance athlete, or stressed out executive, it doesn't matter, regular person like myself, it doesn't matter really what you're doing. There's going to be stresses that come in life, and the yoga practice allows you to kind of move through them. That's why those sun salutations, in my opinion, are some of the most powerful movements, especially when you add the intention to it and you're paying attention. So intention, attention, different things, right? You have to pay attention, and then you also need to set an intention. Last breath. Good. And then come up. We're going to switch it. So remember, there's a couple options. So depending on you, your knees, it's pretty, this knee would have allowed me to do that previously. So that's good news, because I actually get it in the hip. Sometimes you'll get this in the knee because the hip is so tight that it immediately wants the knee to bend because the hip won't bend. If that's the case for you, you got to go to the Sukhasana, or easy pose. Remember this one here. You're just leaning forward, and you just switch legs. So whichever leg, like right now, this is my left leg is in front. You just switch them. All right. So before it was the opposite, and then just hang forward and breathe. And we'll do this again about another minute and a half or so. I'm going to go back to my double pigeon and breathe and encourage the healing, encourage the release of tension. And if you just are totally rebelling, you can go to pigeon pose too. That'd be fine. Probably should have told you that before, but it's okay. Good. Breathe. Guys, class 154 today. Woohoo! Yeah, on our way to 200. I'm committed to going to at least 1,000. I won't stop until we get to 1,000. And I might switch it up, like I said before, working on the Zoom stuff and getting people into the Zoom session so that we can see what's going on with you and have a little bit more interaction. But what that'll do is just pull a few of the, I'll still be doing 6 days a week. There's some Zoom, some regular, so the numbers might not go up as quickly, but don't worry, I don't care if it takes me a couple of years. I'm not going anywhere. So we need to live an active, healthy 100+ years. That's my goal. Build the biggest community of fit 100-year-olds possible. That starts now. I got 50 years to do it. A few more breaths. Good. Last couple breaths. Lean in a little bit more if you can. Good. And then come on up from there. Easy. Straighten both legs. Oh, wow. Shake them out for a moment. Give them a little shake. All right, flex the feet. Reach the arms up. Fold all the way down forward. Seated forward bend. See what we're at here. Yeah. Let's just take a minute here. Breathe, and then we will go back to do shoulder stand, but not necessarily. It's not necessary, so you could just stay here for 2 minutes, or you can go back and take a full shoulder stand, which I'll do in a moment here. Just relax though, and breathe. Notice how far you are to your feet, because with the hamstring stretches, you may have gained a little space in there. You may have gained an extra inch. Good. So if you want to stay there, stay there. Otherwise, let's roll up, roll back, take the legs up and over the head for plow. And then shoulder stand. Support the back, take the legs up. Legs out to the side, a few breaths. Bend the knees, soles of the feet together. Legs up, down over the head. Slowly come on down. Pull the right knee in, give it a roll to one side, a few breaths. Good. And then switch it. Other side. Good Shavasana. A few minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. Lie flat on the back, feet flop open, arms down, eyes closed. If you gotta go, I understand. The Greg Louganis Ted McDonald handstand workshop information will be up soon, 2 Saturdays from today. So if you're watching this day or two, but be aware. Take a nice deep breath. Totally relax. Okay, go ahead and bring your left hand to your heart center, right hand to your belly. Pause, take a breath. And then roll to your right side. Make your way up to a seat, comfortable seat, sitting up nice and tall. Palms up, eyes closed. Couple breaths in and out of the nose, reconnecting mind, body, breath, spirit, all together as one whole being. Palms together from there. Just take a moment of gratitude. Gratitude for every breath. Namaste. Namaste, you guys. Thank you very much for showing up. As always, thank you for your continued support, whether you're a regular member or just paying for classes, just showing up. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and support your local businesses. And we'll see you right back here tomorrow. Thanks, you guys.